this is so crooked. Okay, so I'm gonna try to do a long form content video, and I have not done that yet at all for YouTube. And what I'm gonna be doing, I'm in my basement right now, and I'm going to be pretty much like completely redoing how I have it right now. It is kind of, you know, organized and not really like too bad, but I just feel like I have a lot of space down here that I'm not optimizing. I do work out down here, especially now that it's summertime. It's a lot cooler down here than it is in the rest of my house. That being said, I still want it to be a space that I can work out, and I also am thinking I want it to be a space where if I have people over, that it can be like a cool lounge space and maybe a place to like sit and watch TV or play video games, or I don't even know. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I don't have a plan right now. I'm just gonna kind of start with cleaning it, and then I'm gonna start trying to figure out how I can move things around. The biggest struggle for me is going to be, as you probably know if you've been following me, that I'm absolutely 100% terrified of bugs, specifically spiders. In this more finished area of my basement, there's not a ton of bugs. I'm not too worried about that, but the back area where my laundry is not amazing. I know that there's gonna be spiders there because I've seen the web. So I'm low-key terrified, but I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna get my shop vac and tackle it. So there might be a chance that you see me just screaming or freaking out at some point if I do find something. Yeah, that's the plan, and let's go do it. So just starting out with a little tour of my basement so you can kind of see the before. That's the stairs walking down, and you can walk either into the room that I'm in right now. I have this giant rug that I need to figure out if I'm gonna sell it or actually use it. Here is my exercise pegboard that I have up on the wall, which is gonna stay there. You walk into this side of the room, I have the litter box here. This is a sectional that I decided to keep in the basement. I'm thinking of putting the TV up here or like having a little stand for it or something. I have my little broken mirror, which like eventually I need to throw this out. I have no idea how to get rid of this thing. It's so huge. It's like I need to break it more to throw it out. It's actually broken because of my cat. You did that. If you walk over here to the right when you go into my basement, I have more rugs because, you know, you can never have enough freaking rugs. I have this little table, which I'm thinking maybe putting that TV on for now until I buy one or mount it. And then I have this huge light that I use sometimes when it's cloudy out to film, and all of these storage racks. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it here or do something else with the space. I'm thinking of moving it in here. I have one in here already, but I just have to find the space to put them. So this is the room that I'm actually pretty terrified of. As you can see, the ceilings are not finished. The walls are not really finished. The floor is finished, but I have my French drain over here. It's just not cute. Like, I'll sometimes vacuum or sweep the floor, and I don't know if it's like the ceiling falls from me walking up there or something, but I'll come back down and find like acorns or dirt and I don't even know what, and it freaks me out. And then the worst of it all is this area. I would really like to utilize this space over here. I have to do something with those random windows that were left here when I got the house. And then those freaking chairs were also here when I got the house, and I have not touched them. So this whole space, I only walk in here to change the filter. Oh God, I'm like afraid of what's gonna be over here. It's terrifying. Oh. But I can do it. See, there's like spider webs. I don't know if you can see that there. There's like something floating. So I know there's spiders here, and I just absolutely hate it. I feel like they're above my head and I don't even want to look for them because then I'm gonna find one. That's what's happening. I'm gonna start with cleaning first, and then I'm gonna decide what makes sense to put where. touched the other rooms yet. There's 2 more of my basement that I have to do, and this pretty much took a whole day. So I'm gonna call it a day for now and start the next room tomorrow morning bright and early. done with everything, so I'm going to show you the changes, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. So let me know what you think, if there's anything that you feel like I should add or improve, because it's still a work in progress, but definitely an improvement. Okay, so starting with the living area, I switched the couch. I still have the mirror here. I have the mount underneath there. I have to maybe hang that up. This is the lamp that I got from Facebook Marketplace. I put the shelves over here from where they were before. They're definitely not perfect, but they did the trick. And my little Google Home. And there's my pegboard still there. All this wall is still very blank, but eventually I'll fill it up. I have all the things that I want to try to sell on Facebook Marketplace or donate to Goodwill. Over here I have my winter clothes hanging, my iron board, and then I put this rug out, which is obviously too big, but I'm just going to leave it here like this until I get one that fits the room better. And then finally, the spider room. Here it is. I squished the laundry a little bit together. I replaced the coil on this thing. I cleaned the floor. I put the dehumidifier in here. I added a rack back here with all the things that I don't really like to use very much, so that will be not touched very often, but it's there and I'm able to use the space. And then I moved all of my hanging appliances over here. My racks, which all have the little bins that I labeled, and I still have some extra room for other things here. I put my clothes in bins so that moths don't get them. All of my laundry things are over here, and then more of my decorations here. And that is pretty much it, and I'm exhausted. We got it done.